Ode to Gray. Has anybody written an ode to gray? Well, if not, let me be the first. Let me praise the charcoal pit, tweed suit, and cloudy x-ray that reveals, to your amateur dismay, nothing you understand. Who has been amazed enough to write a breathy love song to gray and gray's nearly imperceptible interplay with other grays? Yes, how beautiful the haze of charcoal pits, tweed suits, and cloudy x-rays of airport luggage. I love the dog day, the long delay, and existential malaise. Has anybody written an ode to gray? If not, then let me proceed without delay. Oh, let me construct an army made of clay. Marching, marching, they will be my ode to gray. To charcoal pit, tweed suit, and cloudy x-ray. Hi, my book is about Indians, particularly one Indian kid who leaves the res school to go to the all-white school on the border, where he becomes the only Indian except for the mascot, and he becomes friends with a kid there named Gordy, who he describes as a white boy genius. So this is a conversation that Gordy and Junior, my main character, have about books. Figure this is a good panel to read this part on. Listen, Gordy said one afternoon in the library, you have to read a book 3 times before you know it. The first time, you read it for the story, the plot, the movement from scene to scene that gives the book its momentum, its rhythm. It's like riding a raft down a river. You're just paying attention to the currents. Do you understand that?
Not at all, I said. Yes, you do. Okay, I do, I said. I really didn't, but Gordy believed in me. He wouldn't let me give up. The second time you read a book, you read it for its history, for its knowledge of history. You think about the meaning of each word and where that word came from. I mean, you read a novel that has the word spam in it, and you know where that word came from, right? Spam is like meat. No. No, I mean junk email. Oh, yes, meat and junk email. Yes, that's what it is, but who invented the word? Who first used it, and how has the meaning of the word changed since it was first used? I don't know. Well, you have to look all that up. If you don't treat each word that seriously, then you're not treating the novel seriously. Well, I draw cartoons, I said. What's your point? I take them seriously. I use them to understand the world. I use them to make fun of the world, to make fun of people. And sometimes I draw people because they're my friends and family, and I want to honor them. So you take your cartoons as seriously as you take books? Yes, I do. That's kind of pathetic, isn't it? No, not at all. If you're good at it and you love it and it helps you navigate the river of the world, then it can't be wrong. Wow. Gordy said, I mean, the thing is, you read a book for the story, for each of its words, and you draw your cartoons for the story, for each of the words and images, and yeah, you need to take that seriously. But you should also read and draw because really good books and cartoons give you a boner. I was shocked. Did you just say books should give me a boner? Yes, I did. Are you serious? Yeah, don't you get excited about books? I don't think you're supposed to get that excited about books. You should get a boner. You have to get a boner. Come on. We ran into the Reardon High School library. Look at all these books. There aren't that many, I said. There are 3,412 books here. I know that because I counted them. Yeah, it's a small library. It's a tiny one. But if you read one of these books a day, it would still take you almost 10 years to finish. What's your point? The world, even the smallest parts of it, are filled with things you don't know.